Hello, my name is Ishan, and today I'm gonna take you to some thoughts. So, what if Spotify and Airbnb teamed up, and not to launch a product, but just to create an overall experience? And I know it sounds random at first, but that's exactly why it works. So these two brands they represent two different worlds. You are probably already aware of both. So the one creates its own space, and the other one can create its own sound. But together, they could shape the vibe for your entire weekend without even becoming one company. So that is what this presentation is all about. I'll explain how these kind of brand collaborations called strategic alliances work and why companies do or do not use them, or at least should or should not use them. So let's get into it. Okay, so imagine this. You just passed the final exam for finance and you have planned a weekend with some friends to go to Lisbon and have some fun. So when you get there, the weather is good, the vibes are up, you have just some beer in your hand, and you just book this really cool Airbnb. Just a rooftop terrace, warm lights, everything is just set up. Like the vibes are on point. And as you open the door, your favorite playlist is already playing. Like the lighting fits the music, the vibe is on point, and you didn't set anything up. It was just done for you. So it sounds like the perfect experience, doesn't it? At least for a weekend to go out, or well, not to go out, but just to stay in your Airbnb and have some fun. So that's what happens when Spotify and Airbnb don't just sell services, but they combine their strengths and create shared experiences. So what is a strategic alliance? Well, let's talk theory, because what I just illustrated is called a strategic alliance. It's also referred to as a global strategic partnership or GSP, global marketing innovation. So it's when two companies from different countries like Spotify and Airbnb work together, and yeah, they work together to a shared goal. So, but here's the key: they don't merge, and they don't buy each other. So they do stay independent, but they collaborate by just sharing benefits, control, and making ongoing contributions. So in the example that I just gave, it would be in the area like technology, content, or just experience. And it's a way to grow smarter, but not harder, especially in global markets where things tend to move fast and attention spans are becoming yeah, shorter. So why would companies even do this? Well, strategic alliances help you grow faster. You can split the cost, access new markets, and you can even borrow on each other's strengths. And then comes actually the real value, because you can mix vibes and cultures. So Airbnb can bring global diversity and local authenticity, while Spotify brings sound, personalization, and emotional connection. So together they can reach further and deeper into the personalized experience. Also, cross promotion is an easy win because Spotify can show up in Airbnb's world, and Airbnb shows up in Spotify's world. So you're not just reaching people, you're reaching them in their best moments. But there is a catch, however, because not all alliances work. So if the brands have different cultures, they can clash. And if one partner tries to dominate the other one, it can clash. Or if their goals aren't aligned to the long term, the alliance can fall apart pretty fast. So, yeah, there's also like a risk of knowledge. That's always the case when there's two partners. But at the end of the day, collaboration is great, but compatibility just decides everything. So, why does all of this matter? Because we don't just live in a world of products anymore. We live in a world of experiences. Strategic alliances help brands to offer more together than they could ever do alone without even giving up who they are. So Spotify x Airbnb isn't about control, it's about connection. It's about building a weekend with memories, vibes, and just an overall good experience, as you can see in this photo. And that's the power of a smart, creative, global partnership when two separate brands create one unforgettable experience. Yeah, so this is the book I used, and yeah, it's just a book. But next time you're setting the vibe for the weekend, think beyond just brands and think about what happens when they come together. Because sometimes the best experiences aren't created by one name alone. They are built when two brands stay separate, but they win together. So thanks for listening, and I hope I gave you something new to vibe with.